Hey, I'm going to be planning on doing some kids' devotionals. I've been meaning to, but just hadn't got the time to do that until now. From a book that I have talking about some devotional ideas with some experiments. So hopefully there'll be hands-on things that you can do with your kids at home. I will explain them and make a Bible application in each one of them, and we'll see how this goes. So this will be the first one. And the title of this devotional is called Choose Your Path. As we go through life, we have different decisions to make and different paths to choose, and sometimes we get lost on those paths. So I don't know if you kids have ever gotten lost hiking maybe or in your neighborhood or something like that. I remember one time I got lost at an amusement park, Six Flags. I can't remember. I think it was Six Flags in Dallas. And we were on a church trip, and I was about probably 10 years old. And my parents had given me some money for the day, or part of the day, because they assumed they would see me again fairly soon. But I had enough money to eat lunch. And then I ran out of money, and I was too embarrassed to ask any of the other kids I was with for money. And I remember that night at about 10 o'clock when the park was closing, or 11 o'clock, I can't remember. I was so hungry and so looking forward to seeing my parents. I'd looked for them all day long at the amusement park and couldn't find them. It was very large. Anyway, I remember at the end I saw them and I ran to them and hugged them, and they said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Well, I ran out of money and I didn't have any money for dinner or snacks or anything." And so I remember they bought me whatever I wanted. I don't remember exactly what I bought, but I do remember that was fun to get to buy whatever I wanted from the snack bar as they were closing. But anyway, we get lost sometimes. That's the point. And what are some things that can cause us to get off track? Sometimes we may tell a little lie to someone, and then little lie turns into a bigger lie. Sometimes there's bad things that are looking for us. There's a word that I want to share. Maybe you know this word, evil. Evil means bad things. And as we look at that word evil, there's an interesting thing about it because we're going to look at it in a different way in just a moment. But Jesus, as he talked about paths to choose, he said in John 14:6, "I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and no one can come to the Father except through me." And he encouraged, and also in Matthew 7, Jesus said, "There's a narrow road and a narrow gate that leads to life, and few will find it." And also there's a wide road and a wide gate that many people will walk down, and that road leads to destruction or bad things. Another image that Jesus talks about is the idea of being living water. I have a cup here of water. To do this, you just need a clear cup without any writing on the side. And I'm going to take my phone off. I have my phone on a stand. I'm going to take my phone off and flip it around, ignore all the things on the desk in my office. But hopefully you can see as we have that evil that is so prevalently leading us away and on the roads that lead to destruction. If you look through the living water, hopefully you can see that. Looking through, it makes evil become live, L-I-V-E. And that's what Jesus said. He's the way to the Father. He's the living water. As we drink him again, as we drink him, we'll never be thirsty again. So kind of neat how Jesus, the living water, can turn evil and allow us to live. So maybe you can do that at home. Just get you a clear glass, put some water in it, and write that word evil. And as we look there, John chapter 4, you can read the story as well about living water, but it turns into live. And that's what Jesus wants for us, is for us to live, not to choose evil, but to live. And so hopefully you'll make that choice to live in Jesus every day. Thanks for participating today, and we'll come up with some more devotionals for the future. Share this with your friends if you enjoyed it.